At some point, personal development starts to feel heavy, not inspiring, not exciting, just heavy. And when that happens, most people assume something is wrong with them. They think they've lost motivation or discipline or belief, but that's usually not the case. What's actually happening is much quieter and much more important. Most personal development is built around adding something, another book, another method, another mindset shift, another practice. And for a while that works, you feel momentum, clarity, energy, change. But eventually something changes. Instead of expansion, you feel pressure. Instead of curiosity, you feel effort. Instead of lightness, you feel like you're managing yourself all the time. That's not failure, that's a signal. Here's the part that often gets missed. Growth doesn't stall because you stopped trying hard enough. It stalls because trying hard is no longer the right relationship to the work. At a certain point, effort stops creating alignment and starts creating resistance. In reality transurfing terms, this is where importance quietly creeps in. You care too much about getting it right, about applying the ideas perfectly, about not slipping back into old patterns. And that pressure alone is enough to pull you off your center. What makes this especially confusing is that you know better. You understand pendulums, you understand excess potential, you understand intention, and yet you still feel tense. That's not because you forgot the concepts. It's because the concepts don't regulate the nervous system. Integration does. Integration isn't about doing more. It's about stabilizing a different way of relating to reality. It's learning how to notice when you're pushing instead of allowing, when you're reacting instead of observing, when you're trying to control instead of coordinating, and learning to ease off in those moments. That's why so many people feel tired of self-development. They're not tired of growth. They're tired of effort-based growth. This is where reality transurfing is often misunderstood. Transurfing isn't another method to apply on top of everything else. It's a shift in how you meet life. And that shift doesn't happen through willpower. It happens through awareness, repetition, lived experience, and time spent not forcing change. This is exactly why I'm creating a 10-week live experience called Reality Transurfing Lifeline Integration. Not to add more techniques, not to optimize your mindset, but to create a container where pressure drops and alignment has space to stabilize, where you don't have to manage yourself constantly, where you can notice how reality responds, when effort softens and trust increases. The goal isn't to feel motivated all the time. The goal is to feel less friction, less inner resistance, less self-monitoring, less force. That's when the wave of fortune becomes noticeable again. If you've been feeling tired of trying to improve yourself, if personal development feels more like work than discovery, you're not behind. You may simply be ready for integration instead of effort. I've shared the details of Reality Transurfing Lifeline Integration in the first comment below if you want to explore it further. No pressure, just information. Sometimes growth doesn't ask for more discipline. It asks for a different relationship with change.